Konnichiwa, Tiffany Rika this. Welcome back to my channel, and today I'm doing a first impressions as well as a swatches and an eating throughout the meal review of the Peripera's Paris Ink Velvet line. I picked up 5 out of, I think they have 7 colors, and I actually haven't tried these out. They've been out for a while. I love the original line, and I wanted to go ahead and try out the velvet line, so I picked them up from yesstyle.com. So on Peripera's website, this is what they advertise the ink velvets as. It says it's a matte liquid lip ink with a creamy matte and non-sticky formula that does not flake. The velvety smooth texture glides on. Paris ink inks your lips with intense color, moisturizes, and adds a flat, matte, flawless finish. So that's a lot that they advertise for these ink velvets. I want to go ahead and try out all the colors, show the swatches to you guys, and also put it through a meal and see if it actually lasts, because K-Beauty has some amazing lip tints and I want to see if that lives up to it. So let's get swatching. So I've already prepared myself with some simple makeup removing wipes because the original ones don't budge, and I'm afraid that this is gonna do the same. And swatches on your hand, they just last forever. So I also had to go to an event after this, so hopefully I don't have swatches all over my hand. So the first color I'm gonna be testing out is this one. This is in number 13, and from the packaging it looks like a very corally color, and I love that for the spring. So let's go ahead and put this on our lips. So this is what the color looks like right off. I think it's pretty similar to the packaging. I feel like a lot of Peripera lip colors don't actually look like the lip bottle. But I think it's such a gorgeous color. I think it's perfect for spring. It's a little bit more of a pastel coral than I thought it was gonna be. But for texture, it is very, very smooth. It has dried down to almost like a satiny finish, but it hasn't gone into the creases of my lips, which is one of my huge pet peeves. But overall, I think the pigmentation is amazing, and it looks like it's not gonna dry out my lips, so that's great. The next color that we're gonna be trying out is number 12. From the packaging, I don't know if this color is gonna work on my skin tone, just because I think it's a more of a nudie pink, but we're gonna go ahead and swatch this on my lips. This is what number 12 looks like on me. I'm personally not a huge fan of like very nude orangey color lips. I would say that this is a more neutral color than the last color that we just tried, and the consistency is perfect. It's literally exactly what Peripera had said. It's very smooth. It moisturizes my lips very, very nicely. I would say that this one though is a little bit more of like a glossier finish. You guys could kind of catch that on camera. It is a little bit of a glossier finish, which I think is what's saving how nude this is. But if you're a huge fan of nudes, this would be perfect on a spring day with a cute white top. And yeah, I don't know, this one isn't my favorite color, but let's go ahead and try out the other colors. The next color I'm gonna try out is number 7. From the packaging, it's throwing me off. It is a very dark purpley color, and it's a very cool tone purple, which I don't know if I can pull off, but let's go ahead and swatch this. Okay, I'm really feeling number 7. It looks a lot darker and more purple in the packaging, but as you guys can see on my lips, it looks more like a brick color, I would say. This one does dry down a lot more matte than the other colors that I showed you guys, but I'm really, really obsessed with it. It's almost like a very wearable red. I feel like you could pull this off with a very neutral eye, but you can also smoke out your eyes and it'll look really cute as well. Super moisturizing once again. I'm super, super happy with this, and it's so pigmented. Just the packaging is a little scary for me because I was like, oh, it's gonna be like a purple, but looks really cute. Okay, I'm trying to take this number 7 color off of my lips, but as you can see, with the makeup wipe, I'm taking it off, but it's leaving a stain already, and I've literally had it on for like 2 minutes. So I'm really stoked to see if it actually puts up to the test when it comes to food and stuff. So yeah, it's not coming off. So I try to take it off as much as I can, but we're gonna go ahead and move on to the next color that we're trying. This is in number 4. From the packaging, it looks like a very bluish magenta pink, so I'm gonna go ahead and try that out. I feel like this is gonna be one of my favorite colors. So as I suspected, this is a very beautiful magenta color. This one feels a lot more velvety than the other ones, but it is just as pigmented, just as smooth. I would say it's a little bit less moisturizing, but I mean, it's not drying into the cracks of my lips. And I think that this one has a lot more staying power for some reason. Maybe that's just me. But I think it's such a beautiful, beautiful color, and the blue tone actually helps with making your teeth look a little bit more white, which I could definitely use because of the coffee stains. But I really, really like it. It's a very smooth overall color, and I think this is something that I would definitely see myself wearing with a beautiful white dress in the spring. Okay, and the last color that we're gonna try is this one. This is in number 5. This is a very, very dark red color from what I can see in the packaging. I don't wear much red lip colors, but I wanna go ahead and give this a try. So yeah, this is definitely not a lip color that you would normally see me wearing, but I think this is really, it's a different image for me. I think I look like a really cool girl, like a cool baddie on Instagram, even though I'm like the least coolest person. But I think once again, the smoothness, the texture of it, it's not sticky when I like smack my lips, which I love. It's not drying down, but it's still giving me that matte finish. It's a little bit more of a creamy texture, I believe. But the pigmentation, as you guys can see, is fantastic, and I'm not seeing any bleeding lines or anything like that. And the coverage of this is amazing. You guys saw that I had a little bit of that pink tint to my lips already because of the other colors, but this just went right on top of it. It's covering that pink undertone from underneath, so I really, really do enjoy that, and I think it looks really cool. I'm channeling a different version of myself, so this is really, really nice. So now that we have swatched all of the lip colors, I'm gonna go ahead and pick out my favorite one out of the bunch, and I'm gonna test it with a meal. I'm gonna be vlogging this experience, so let's see if it stands up to food. So I really like the color number 4, so we're gonna put this one to the test. We're going out to dinner. I'm gonna keep this on and see if it stays on throughout the meal. Right now, this is what it looks like. Let's test this out. Okay, so a little bit of an update. I did have dinner and I'm drinking a matcha latte right now, and this is what the color looks like. You can see that it's a little bit faded, but overall the color is almost exactly like how it started, right? Yeah, and it's been through a lot. I had a sandwich, so this is what it looks like. Lasting power, this stuff is really good. So as you guys saw in the vlog, the lip color lasted for such a long time, and I actually went to the movies right afterwards and it still lasted that time. So when I came home, I had light pink lips and I thought it was a good flush of color and it didn't fade out in weird patchy ways. So I'm really, really obsessed with this ink velvet line from Peripera. I think they did such a great job with the consistency, the pigmentation, and they're not that expensive. So I definitely recommend going ahead and picking these up. I love, love, love the color and pigmentation, and I'm obsessed with Peripera lip inks in general, the original line, this line as well. If you guys want to see an updated review on it in a week's time, go ahead and check out my Instagram. I do update my story quite a bit, and you guys can see a behind the scenes version of this video that you guys are watching right now. Thank you guys so much for the support. As always, I will leave links to everything down below for you guys to go ahead and check out, and make sure to go ahead and subscribe if you haven't done so already. I upload main channel videos on Wednesday and vlogs on Sunday. I love you guys so much, and I will see you guys in my next video. Mata ne!